Okay, so for this chicken wrap, I use avocados, tomatoes, yellow onion, and green onion. Yum, yum. I also use, for my meat, I use rotisserie chicken from the store. If you have time, you can make your own chicken. I also use spinach, and I use tortilla wraps. For my tortilla wraps, I like to use the Mission brand wraps, and they're the garden spinach herb wraps. They're very big wraps, and they're really yummy. I also have some paper size aluminum foil sheets cut out that I wrap my wraps in, and I like to use ranch dressing. Okay, so this is what the rotisserie chicken looks like from the store. You can buy it from any grocery store that sells rotisserie chickens. And I basically cut the chicken up enough to have about 1 ounce of chicken for each wrap. So you see I kind of divided it into 4 portions, and that's each about 1 chicken that I'm going to put in each wrap. Then I lay out my tortilla on the aluminum foil, and then I'm going to basically put a little bit of all of my ingredients and kind of layer them into the wrap. I have clean hands, so I started using the fork, but it wasn't working. So I'm going ahead and use my fingers and put this ingredients into the wrap. So I'm layering in my tomatoes. You can kind of put as much tomato as you want. I like tomatoes. If you don't like tomatoes, you can leave them out. I go ahead and I put a little bit of the white onion, and you can use any color onion, white, yellow, whatever, but I'm using white, so a little white onion just for a little flavor. I also use a little bit of green onion just for a little flavor. Kind of gives it a nice little fresh flavor. It really does. If you don't like these ingredients, the onion or the green onion, you don't have to put those. You could put whatever you want. I put in a few slices of avocado. Avocado is good, has a lot of healthy fats, good for your hair, skin, and nails. Just a lot of good minerals and vitamins and all that stuff in there. And I just kind of layer in as much as I want. And then I'm going to go ahead and put my chicken in. So you'll see I start off trying to use the fork to put the chicken in. And then if it doesn't work as well, I go ahead and just use my fingers. Like I say, my hands are clean, and I'm the only one. I'm making these wraps for myself. So go ahead and put the chicken in. It's about 1 ounce of chicken. I kind of estimated, if you have a scale or something at home, you can weigh your chicken. If you are very, need to know the exact nutritional value of it, you can weigh your chicken to get the exact amount, how much it weighs, to know how much the exact calories for the chicken that you're putting in. But I estimated it's about 1 ounce of chicken. And I have that layered on in there. I go ahead and put my spinach. Yum, yum, yum. I put as much spinach as I want because spinach is good for you. Some raw spinach. Very delicious. I love spinach. And then I go ahead and I open up my ranch dressing. And I'm just going to drizzle some ranch dressing on my wrap. So that's what I'm doing right here. Drizzling. There it goes. Oh, I have to kind of shake up the ranch bottle a little bit. But basically that's what I'm showing. I just drizzle the ranch dressing on the wrap. And then we'll kind of fast forward. So here, that's me. I'm happy. I'm done. And I go ahead and I start to roll my wrap. So it's so much, the wrap is pretty thick. You kind of have to roll it and pull and tuck motion to get all of the ingredients into the wrap. If something falls out on the side, I just kind of tuck it in. You'll see a lot of stuff is falling out, but that's okay. I just tuck it in on the side. And then I wrap the corners of the wrap to keep all of the ingredients in. When I'm, pull up the corners on the aluminum foil to help keep everything in. Just like that. That's what I'm doing right here. And then I go ahead and use the aluminum foil, and I'm just going to roll it up and wrap it up like a burrito. And that is how I make my rotisserie chicken, a ranch wrap. And I make 4 of these in one day, and so it lasts me for the week. I leave them in there for the week. If you go over past days, I don't think I will eat them, but I just make enough for 4 days. And so it lasts me that whole amount of time. And I'm very, very happy and very pleased with it. Okay, in the next slide of this video, I have the nutritional information. So I kind of write it down on the back of a receipt. So I estimate 1 ounce of chicken, 1 ounce of rotisserie chicken, 1 cup of spinach, a cup of 1 spinach wrap, some ranch dressing, which is optional, but I do about 1 tablespoon, and then 1/4 of a tomato for each wrap. So with these ingredients, each wrap is about 354 calories, 14 grams of protein, 43 grams of carbs, and 840 milligrams of sodium. If you are on a low sodium diet, I would say try to find you a low sodium tortilla wrap. I did find that using this garden herb spinach wrap, it had a lot of sodium in it for that one wrap. It was a little over 500 milligrams of sodium, which is pretty high. Very, very a high amount. If you are on a low sodium diet, I would say look for low sodium tortillas as well as low sodium products. Also, if you cook your own chicken, it could make the calories a little bit less, as in when you buy store-bought items that are cooked, they are a little bit higher in sodium and higher in fat and things like that. But this is the amount, the nutritional value of this meal. I think it's pretty decent. I'm not on any specific diet, so it works for me. Hope you enjoy, guys. Bye.